Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. As-salatu was-salam ala Rasulillah. In today's lesson, I would like to show you 6 tips in advanced steel. Before I made a video about tips in advanced steel, but this one is part 2 for advanced steel tips. It will be very useful for you, so stay till the end, and you can model your projects very easier from now. The first one I want to show when sometimes I have a beam or something else with features. Okay, for example, I want to as you see here, I have this column. I displayed my features like shortening, and sometimes you have welds. Sometimes you have bolts and holes with features. I want to see it with see this column with it is features. How can I make this? It's very easy. If I select this one and make isolate object, you see there's no features in my object. Okay, why? Because it's AutoCAD isolation, and it's difficult to advance steel to understand this is or so let's say this you want to this column or this object with it is features. So how we can solve this problem? We can solve this problem by selecting the object and go to the quick selection and select here from here, select only selected objects. Okay, just click it. You see, you can see the column or anything your object was with it is features. Sometimes you have holes. You can see it if you have some holes here. Okay, that's very good. This is the tip number 1, but it's not like the auto. As you see, I can isolate, and after that end isolation. I can use this one visible, all visible, to return my model back. Okay, this is the tip number 1. Tip number 2, which is let's say solving a problem, because it's a problem we can solve it. How we can solve it? Sometimes you when you are going to click here, it gives you a dialog box, a dialog or a menu that contains the objects here. So it tells you that which object you want to select. Let's say what I mean. Let's see what I mean. Just by turning back this problem. So selection, it's from selection cycling. So selection cycling. Just turn back this problem. For example, when I select this one, you see it gives me these two. Or when I'm going to click here, and when I'm going to click here, it gives me this objects, which type of object I want to select. As you see, when I'm selecting AST beam, it means advanced steel beam or advanced steel anchor. But if I have a large model, and every time it gives me this menu or this dialog, it's difficult for me. You see here, when I'm selecting this one, it doesn't give me, but when it's overlapped objects, it's going to gives me. You see, like this, it gives me which type of object that I want to select. It wastes me a lot of time. Okay, so I don't want this. I want to just by clicking this one, the top one, the top selector. I can select the top object. How can I make this? Just by writing selection cycling here, and turn these two to 0. So as you see, now you can solve your problem. Okay, this is the tip level 2. The tip number 3 maybe you didn't hear before, that exists in advanced steel. If you don't hear this, or if you are going to hear this for the first time, please let me know in below in comments, just to be useful for me to make videos like this, or like hidden on hidden secrets in advanced steel. When I have a model or a large model, I want to see only these, let's say only this part with its features and with its details. The rest, because if I have a large model, it's going to slow down my computer. Okay, so I want to just see, because I'm working here. Let's say I'm working here. I want to just see this one with its details. The rest maybe with lines, with any kind of shapes. I can see it. Okay. What is that cool thing in advanced steel, which is work area? Okay, work area. So first I'm going to create a work area, and let's say from this point to let's say to that point, and I want to select level of details with low. I'll discuss this later. As you see, I have only these 2 columns with its detail, and the rest with only just with lines. And you see now it's very faster than before. Okay, so you may ask me why only these 2 columns gives me like this, or I can see with its details. I want to beams also. Okay, it's pretty easy. What's the concept of that? The concept of that, which type of structure, which type of objects is passed through these lines. Okay, these 2 lines. As you see now, if we see from here, you see the column is passing. I'm sorry, I just want to, yes, the column is passing through this line, the plate, the column, and this one here, plate and column. For the beam, for the beam, it doesn't passing anything. Okay, see, doesn't passing. If I want to see the beams also, this truss also, it's pretty easy. Just select this one and move it for a small amount. As you see now, you can see beams also. Okay, again you may ask me, I don't want to this beam, why I see the purlins like this, because of 2 things. The first one, this purlins is the one beam. I created this as one beam. Okay, the second one is again this purlin. As you see, this purlin is passing through this line. Okay, just I can move it down a little bit. You see, now I have nothing appear like this, so I have only these 2. The rest is I see the rest with lines. As you see, I have nothing. It's like just I have only this type of structure, or let's say this only one span. But in reality, I have all of them. But I can see only this one. So now, what about level of details? Level of details, as you see, I have level of details now low. If I change to medium, it's changed to me this. I can see it with lines. Okay, it's shaped with lines. If I go to medium with plates, I can see its plates also. Okay, I can see its plates also. As you see, if I change back to medium, I cannot see plates. But if I change here medium with plates, I can see plates. If I change to high, you see, I can change it with I can see it with more details. What it means? It means when sometimes I have holes in the feature in the plate or in beams or in columns, I can see it. As you see here, you can find it here. This is a hole, so I can use this one with a higher level of detail. And this is the a very cool thing that I think you didn't hear before. As I said, if you are going to hear for the first time, please let me know below in comment. Okay, another cool thing, if I just delete this one, I don't need anymore. Okay, another cool thing, sometimes I want to select assembly according to model roles. Okay, according to model roles. Again, this one will be you are hearing for the first time. Anyhow, advanced tool, what is model role? It's model role, for example, it's none. But if I change these model roles to something, let's say column, advanced tool, naming model role to something columns. Okay, column. Or if I have a larger model, I have for example columns, beams, purlins, plates, and any type of model roles. How can I select them with or select assemblies with model role? First, I have to go to here, project, from home tab, project explorer, and I'm going to bring model browser. Okay, from model browser, what I have here, as you see, what I have here, I can bring right click, insert, naming, and model role. I can bring this one. Okay, so from here I have, as you see, truss diagonal, truss vertical, truss chord. This is the my model roles. But I have these two columns. Okay, these two columns with these two rows with model role column. So I want to just select model roles with column. How can I do this? I can select from here, as you see. I select everything which with model role, or I can say everything with columns. Only these objects are columns. So I select here. After that, from quick selection, from here, from advanced tool palette, quick selection, I'm just going to select only, show only selected assemblies. As you see, I can see only these column, these assemblies with what? With model column model role. Okay, everything. I can make another thing with only truss vertical. Let's say truss diagonal element, or truss top chord. Okay, I can select only assembly with this one. You see, this is assembly of it. It's very useful. It's a very useful tip, and I don't think that you heard before. Okay, for the fifth tip, what's that? Let's say sometimes you have a column. Okay, a column. You have to increase or decrease its dimensions. Sorry, its length. How you can do it? You can do it by clicking here and go down by a number, or sometimes if you have a very complicated joint, let's say this is inside a joint, it's difficult. It's not impossible, but it's difficult to use this one. inside a complex joint. So what's the solution for that? The solution for that is I can use shortening. Okay, I can go to here and use shortening. Just click here. As you see now, by 50, let's say 1000. So I shorten my column with 1000. Okay, if I have a shortening with an angle, how can I fix that with an angle? I can here specify y and x direction. Let's say 50. You see, and with z I can also, you see, now I have this type of shortening with an angle, which is this one is impossible with normal shortening, which is you can click here and shorten your column. Okay, and you can specify anything that you want. I can say this 20. It doesn't different here. As you see here, the number 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay. You can. What's this one? This is the reference. The first one from the system line, which is 1000. We used, and 50 from y is number 2, and this is number 3. And this length is the increment of the length modification via the grips. Okay, this is the increment. Okay, this is the 5th tip. The last tip, which is how you can, if I have this one, let's say show assembly detail. It needs some update, no problem. How can I bring BOM on drawings? Sometimes when I have a drawing, you see, this is my template. I use the it's not mine, sorry. I use this template for this one. I want just select. Okay, I use this template. It has BOM on drawings, but if I don't have BOM drawings on a style that I use it, how can I select this one? Let's say we don't have this one. Okay, I can go to output, or I can go to labels and dimensions from here. As you see, insert drawing list, I can click from this point to that point, and it's open this dialog. What is this? I can fix this. Which point I want to fix it? I want to, for example, if I fix this one, if my model is large, it go upward or to the right side. But if I fix this one, it goes like this and like this. If I'm going to fix this point, which this point will be fixed, and if my table is big, it will go down. Okay, so I want to fix this point, and from the template I can use a template of this one. What I want, for example, I have beam list, I have bold, I have material, I have quantities, and I have these things. I'm going to, this is my custom, so I want to use this one. I make this one before, so I just select this one and close it, and I cannot see anything. So what I have to do, I have to say update list. Okay, after updating list, I have to see these everything of this one. This is my lists. As you see, it's everything is clear here. For example, this is M. I have this one, and I have these materials here. This is 3D, and this is the sections. Okay, so this is for today. Hope you enjoyed, and I hope you share and subscribe. Subscribe my channel and share this video to your colleagues to be useful for you all. Thank you very much. Till the next time, I'm seeing you with the Islamic greeting. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa